Vas-y.
My name is Austin Hawkins, and I am here to learn as much as possible about Adobe brick building. So here I'm learning mostly about vaults, but just looking at all of the forms of building around here. So I've been doing a few projects with AVN. I've been working with some Zambian masons who will launch next year's project in Zambia. I have been working on the completion of a bell tower on a church in Petit Palais. And I've been working with just various people around town, a little project I have going at the high school for fun, just building a bicycle track there. So that's about what I've been doing.
Okay, and how long will you spend in Burkina Faso?
I will be here for a total of 2.5 months.
Alright, and what's next?
After this I will head to Morocco just for a few weeks, try to relax my legs a bit, maybe not so much walking around in the mountains, but there just check out the amazing earth architecture patrimoine, and then I will head to Portugal to do some pisé, some rammed earth.
And what have you seen before coming to Burkina Faso?
Before coming here, I was in Turkey, where I saw a variety of building methods, all trying to deal with the high risk of earthquake there in Turkey. Then also I went from there to Ethiopia, where I looked at a number of communities that were building with torches, a primitive sort of version of the English torches, well, which is, there are many different ways of building with wood and earth. They consume a very large amount of wood, making circular huts they call gojo bed, and that is consuming a lot of timber there. Unfortunately, their soil is not universally very good for building with earthen block. So we try to teach some methods of block building to a number of small populations. Then I came here after a short little break in Europe to try to eat a good amount of cheese, get my muscles working better again, and then I came back to get my hands dirty again. So.
And what do you think about the AVN's program in Burkina Faso, about the issues and how we can maybe propose a good solution to it?
I think the program here, so far in my travels, has been the most effective, the most economically honest, which is very closely linked with its effectiveness. Technically, it is well simplified and well taught, the technique is. So overall, I think the program is great, and I wish it continuing energy and therefore success. More specifically, I'd kind of like to go into that a little further. I think that AVN definitely AVN tries to stay as far, the administration tries to stay present, but maybe not physically present or economically present, not economically present. There to support the installation of a new technique in a specific, very small community. Each DPVP is treated as an individual. There is someone that is paying attention to it. But at the same time, it is left up to the members of that community to develop themselves. The method can be taught. Masons can be trained, and then after that, it is up to the market to install the technique. You know, a building can be built, and then people must observe and realize the validity of the technique and the quality of the building. And that way, instead of following the model of many NGOs, which is somewhat imperialistic, even if it's instead of extracting resources, it extracts maybe repentance or something like that, but or morals. But at any rate, this NGO instead seeks to teach to share energy, knowledge, age-old knowledge, and then work within the economy to really just modify slightly things and increase the standard of living. So all around a very good program.
And do you think you will get involved after your trip here or your visit here? Once back to USA, what would you do and you would get involved in?
Okay, I will, I think, in all of my life be involved in architecture. And some of that will have to do with earth architecture. And hopefully some of that will have to do with AVN. I think that in the world, housing must be derived from the natural environment, the materials that are present there. So Earth is present everywhere in the world, and therefore the Nubian vault, which only uses Earth, is a very is a thousands of years old technique, but also can be used in many different situations. So as far as the Nubian vault technique goes, I will use that. I think in other situations. As far as the NGO goes, I think it does very well here and could possibly work in other countries. I'm interested to possibly work with the NGO in the future, with l'Association La Voûte, and you know, we will stay in contact. I've made friends here, and I hope to hear of future successes too. So, good luck.
Okay, thank you, Austin.
De rien.
Sorry for the interruption.